What up? Just your man James from FASST. Here lately, I've been hearing about hamstring injuries, and as a sports performance coach, I would like to touch on this topic. Some of the causes for hamstring injury can be an athlete could have poor running mechanics that leads to improper foot placement and puts unnecessary stress on the hamstrings. Poor flexibility, which can cause imbalances between the quad and the hamstring. Then we have athletes with poor eccentric hamstring strength. This is when the foot strikes the ground and the hamstring is not strong enough to be able to control that force and is actually not firing. And then lastly, we have overtraining. Athletes are out here participating in multiple workouts throughout the day and not allowing adequate rest in their bodies to recover.
So what are your hamstrings? Your hamstrings are a group of 3 muscles that are located in the posterior part of your thigh. You have the bicep femoris, which has a short head and a long head. You have the semitendinosus, and you have the semimembranosus. The function of the hamstring is to help bend the knee and assist in hip extension. As you see in this picture, when the hamstring is shortening, the quadricep is lengthening. The ability of the quad and hamstring to work together in sync, along with neuroefficiency, will allow for maximum muscle contraction and optimal performance, meaning when your foot hits the ground, you're going to go. Having tight quads will inhibit this process and put unnecessary stress on the hamstrings, putting them at risk for injury. Most young athletes only experience severely stretched hamstring injuries opposed to being torn. Hamstring injuries are identified by grade. A grade 1 is severely stretched, a grade 2 is partially torn, and a grade 3 is torn completely.
So let's talk about some preventative exercises. So now I'm going to have Angela perform a stability ball hamstring curl using a 2-1-2 tempo to work on that poor eccentric hamstring strength. So we're going to go 2 seconds out with control, pause, 2 seconds back in, control, while maintaining her hips up. Now I'm going to have Angela perform an RDL utilizing dumbbells. We're still working on that tempo. 2 seconds down, 1 second hold, 2 second coming up, maintaining control. By maintaining her back being flat, she also wants to keep her head slightly tucked to keep her spine in a neutral position. So now we want to work on increasing that hamstring flexibility. Angela has a band. She's placing a band around her foot. This will help her give her that leverage, give her that manual resistance that she needs in case she's stretching by herself to give her more force. You just want to try to maintain that leg being straight, continue to breathe the whole time, and try to keep the other leg flat. And you want to hold this stretch anywhere from 15 to 45 seconds. So now, as you see, we're going to continue to work on that hamstring flexibility. You can find a wall at home. Just place your leg flat up against the wall. But more importantly, you want to make sure you keep your back flat to the ground, okay? And once again, you can hold this anywhere between 15 to 45 seconds. So now we want to work on stretching the hip flexor and the quad. I'm just going to have her place her foot up on this bench, flat. Now she's going to drop that knee all the way down. And once again, you can adjust this wherever it's appropriate. You may have to take it out farther if your quads are really tight. Now you want to make sure that foot and knees in alignment straight. She's then going to take her right hand, put it over top of her head, slightly lean to the opposite side. But she wants to be pushing this hip flexor forward and squeezing that glute the whole time. It's important to know again that improper running mechanics can lead to a bad gait, which will also put unnecessary stress on the hamstrings. It's crucial to address the cause and take the necessary steps to improve upon it. Otherwise, this could be a major hindrance throughout your athletic career. If you have any questions, place it in the comment section below. And remember, don't just be an athlete, be a fast athlete. I'll talk to you soon.